Hey guys, I'm gonna be telling one of my most embarrassing moments in high school. It was actually my freshman orientation day, and my best friend Chris of about 9 years now, uh, we met for the first time on orientation day, and I thought I looked good, I thought I looked fly and stuff like that. I remember getting a text later that day, and him saying or asking, do you always dress like that? And I was completely embarrassed and had no faith in ever expanding this friendship. But hey, God had a plan, and we're best friends still.
My most embarrassing moment in high school was when I was walking up a short flight of stairs and I fell, and one of this guy in my class saw, and he kind of ignored it because he didn't want to make me feel embarrassed. But then I like 5 seconds later I was walking and then I had to go up another short flight of stairs, and I fell again and he saw, and then finally he was like, I saw you fall both times, are you okay? And I was like, yeah. And it was just really awkward because I had to see him later that day and he didn't say anything.
Okay, Rachel, do you like this hedge behind me? Embarrassing story, pretty embarrassing at least, not too bad. Much worse has happened now, but I was in high school, and pretty much every day in high school I would get there a little bit early and park next to the girl that I liked, and we would like chat for 5 or 10 minutes. She would sit in my car, and then we would go to class in the morning. And so one day I pull in, and she hops in my car, we're chatting, it's cool. And when we go to get out of this car, I had this old BMW. It was falling apart. It was kind of a piece of junk, but I loved it. It was fast, and it could take turns really well. But we're sitting in my car, and it's like 7:57, so we're gonna get out, run to class. And she opens her door, gets out. I go to open my door, and I just hear this pop, pop. And then my door won't open. My door handle broke off, like the connection between it broke off, so I couldn't open my door. So I actually had to climb out the same side that she got out of, right in front of her, and it was super embarrassing for me. It's really not that bad looking back at it, but at the time I was like, I'm so embarrassed, like to crawl out of my car because it's a piece of junk and she's not gonna like me anymore. She didn't, probably wasn't for that, but she didn't like me anymore at some point. But that's an embarrassing story. But then I fixed it with a piece of string. I literally tied a piece of string and drilled a hole in my door, and I would pull a string to open my door. But that's it. That's an embarrassing moment from my high school career.
So I was in AP Spanish, and I took it as a senior, not as a junior. So I was the oldest one in the class. Everybody was juniors, and I didn't really talk to anybody. And this day, I had my head down and I was writing down notes because my teacher was giving a lecture, walking around talking to the whole class. And the guy in front of me was passing back a workbook. And, he turns around, goes like this, and his elbow hits my hydro flask, and my hydro flask falls, and I'm like this, and it soaks me, but then it bounces and it just flew on the floor. But when it went like that, it literally soaked me and the guy that sat next to me. This hydro flask carries so much water, and that water was everywhere, literally everywhere. And in the midst of this all, when all of this is happening, my teacher just stops the lecture and just stares at us. And when it happened, everybody did that big like that big huge gasp, and everybody was staring at me. And then after that, the guy that dropped the water on me, he left. He just got up, he left his backpack, left his stuff, and he left. And I was just thinking like, okay, maybe he's gonna give me some napkins or something. And he never came back to class. And then my teacher ended up giving me napkins, and I was just cleaning the floor, cleaning the desk for the rest of the class, while he just continued lecturing on, and everybody just stared at me. And I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact that I got soaked or the fact that he just left. I felt like that was so embarrassing that he just left and he didn't come back for the rest of the class. But I just hope that we can all take this as a lesson learned to always leave your caps on your bottles or hydro flasks, because it's just not worth it. I don't want you to be in the same situation that I was in. But I hope you enjoyed my most embarrassing story in high school.